friends, I hope you are all well. Now we are going to start square law modulator. First of all, we have to take a look at few things which we have discussed in the past. What we have discussed in the past, that a general equation of an AM modulated signal with full carrier is AC 1 plus mu cos of omega mt into में cos of omega ct. This is what we have discussed. Okay, we have also discussed the spectrum. Let me draw a spectrum of C of t, where C of t is given by AC cos omega ct. Now what we have to draw here, we have to draw a two impulse function. One is shifted by plus omega c, okay, and another one is shifted by minus omega c. Now I am drawing the spectrum of a message signal, a modulating signal, okay, m of t. Here m of t is given by am cos of omega mt. What we have to do here, we have to shift the signal by plus omega m and then shift it by minus omega. Okay, now you can see the bandwidth also here. This is the bandwidth of carrier signal and this is the bandwidth of message signal, and you can also see this by its nature that carrier signal frequency is larger than the amplitude signal frequency. Okay, now what we are doing in the AM signal, that we are convoluting these signals. Okay, we are convoluting these signals, and by convolution, who doesn't know what we mean by convolution, they can understand that we are merging these two signals. Okay, now I am drawing the spectrum of SAMT, that is omega c here, omega m plus omega c, okay, sorry, omega m minus omega c here. Here what we are doing here, omega m plus omega c. I have discussed these all things, how to draw a spectrum, in the past lectures, so you can go there and watch them. Here what we are doing here is minus omega c. It is this frequency I am writing here. This is minus of omega m minus omega c, okay, and another frequency term comes out to be minus of omega m plus omega c. So what we have done here, we have write up general equation for amplitude modulation with full carrier. We also draw a frequency spectrum of carrier signal and corresponding frequency spectrum of modulating signal or a message signal. Now what we have done here, we have collaborated these two signals and we get amplitude modulation signal. Okay, these amplitude modulation signal have the carrier frequency of omega c, omega m plus omega c, and omega m minus omega c. How to draw a frequency spectrum, I have discussed these in my past class. Okay, now we are moving towards the square law modulator. Now I am drawing a circuit diagram of a square law modulator. What is MT? It is a message signal. What is CT? It is a carrier signal. This is a biasing source, a DC biasing source. Okay, what is the purpose of DC biasing source? We will discuss all the things. Just wait a minute for a few seconds. This is inductor and this is capacitor. The combination of the inductor and capacitor if you know a band pass, how to draw a band pass filter, if you have studied filter designing, then you will know that the combination of L and C will work as band pass filter. Okay, if you don't know, don't worry, we will discuss all the things and how the band pass filter works. We will discuss all the things, don't worry about it. Okay, now this diode is a, as we all know, it's a non-linear device. Non-linear device. And what is the characteristics of a diode? If I take this axis as ID and this axis as voltage, forward voltage, the characteristics of diode are like this. Okay, if you go moreover, the characteristic tends to be in a linear way, but if you come down here, these are acting as a non-linear. These are acting in a non-linear way. So the diode here, we are making the Q point as such that this diode always works in a non-linear region. Okay, this diode always works in a non-linear region. We are making Q point such that this diode always work in a non-linear region. Now what is the purpose of this VCC? As you know, the MT and CT both are the AC signals, so it have its positive part and it also have its negative part. So what does it represent? If ever the message signal will comes to negative or the carrier signal will comes to negative, okay, the diode will stop working, because the diode works always when it is positive here and it is negative here. But because of VCC is so large that even when MT and CT are following its negative part, this VCC does not tends diode to its negative, tends diode to its reverse bias. Okay. So what is the purpose of VCC? VCC will not allow diode to attain reverse biasing. This VCC is so huge, so large, that it overcomes the negative effect of MT and CT, because MT and CT both have positive and negative, because MT is such like that, MT is like that, okay, and CT is also like that. So both have positive part and negative part, both have positive part and negative. If negative part comes into picture, then that diode becomes reverse bias, but it doesn't happen with the, because we are using here VCC. This is a DC biasing supply. Its positive is connected to the diode side here. Its positive is so large that it will overcome the negative effect of MT and CT. Okay. Now if when we do AC analysis of this VCC becomes short. You all know that DC biasing becomes short when we are doing AC analysis or small signal analysis. So the DC biasing becomes short. I hope you are understanding this. Okay. Now we all know that ID, the diode current, what is the equation of it? Saturation current e to the power of Vd upon eta Vt minus 1, where Vd denotes the forward voltage drop across diode, Vt is thermal equivalent voltage, and Is is a saturation current. Okay. Now e to the power x, you all have learned from the Taylor series that the expansion of e to the power x is 1 plus x square upon 2 factorial plus so on. Okay. If x is less than 1, if x is very less than 1, this expansion will reduce to 1 plus x square upon 2 factorial. Okay. So what I can write here, I can write this equation is that ID is equals to Is. How to write? Let us suppose this x here denotes Vd upon eta Vt. So you can put Vd upon eta Vt as x in this equation. 1 plus x Vd upon eta Vt plus Vd upon eta Vt square divided by 2. This comes out to be n minus 1 here. Okay, minus 1, this minus 1 here. minus 1 and 1 gets cancelled. This has to be Is is equals to Vd eta Vt plus Vd square eta square Vt square into 2. Okay. If I multiply this Is inside this identity, what it comes out to be, I of d is equals to Is Vd upon eta Vt plus Is Vd square eta square Vt square into 2. Okay, let's take this term, that is Is upon eta Vt, as A. Okay, and this term, this whole term, as B. Then what's the equation become? Equation will become Id is equals to A into Vd plus B into Vd का square. Okay. Now if I can write Vd such that it is equals to Mt plus Ct, how I can write this equation? Let us see this. You are seeing that I have write this equation, this diode equation, this voltage across diode as Mt plus Ct. How I can write this? Because it contains L and C also. How can I write this? See, as you know that there is a carrier signal. Okay, so frequency of carrier signal, that is omega c, and omega c is a large frequency. Okay, and omega c is the large frequency. If you know xl is equals to omega l, I can write, and xc is equals to 1 upon omega c, I can write. If this omega is very large, if this carrier frequency is very large, this xl will tends to infinity and this xc will tends to 0. What does it become? xl here becomes open circuit because xl is infinity. xl here become open circuit and xc here become short circuit. And if you put and VCC, as we are doing the AC analysis, VCC becomes short. Okay, and if you do, if you apply KVL here, this Vd will come as Mt plus Ct because this become open because of xl tends to infinity, and this xc become equals to 0. xc becomes equal, that is short circuit, and this is open circuit, and this VCC becomes also short circuit because as we are doing AC analysis, the DC voltage will become, the DC voltage source will be replaced by short circuit. Okay, so if you put KVL here, KVL comes out to be Vd is equals to Mt plus Ct. Vd is equals to Mt plus Ct. This equation I write here. Okay, now let us put this equation here. Id is equals to A into Mt plus Ct plus B into Mt plus Ct का square. It's Amt plus Act plus of B M square T plus C square T 2Mt Ct. How to get this term? I have just expanded A plus B का square is equals to A square plus B square plus 2AB. I have just expanded the mathematical identity. Now Id is equals to A. What is Mt here? What is Mt here? Mt is Am cos omega Mt and Ct is AC cos omega Ct. So I am putting these two identities here in Mt and Ct. It's Am cos of omega Mt plus A AC cos of omega Ct. Okay, plus B M square T. What can I write? M square T, Am square cos square omega Mt. How do you write C square T? AC square sorry, cos square omega Ct plus twice of Mt Ct, Am AC cos of omega Ct cos of omega mt. Okay, now we are moving forward here. If you know how to write cos square x by mathematical identity, we can write it 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2. Okay, and how to write cos a cos b? We can write here it 2 cos a cos b. We can write as cos of a plus b plus का cos of a minus b. Kindly provide me your attention because I am putting these identity here. ID is equals to a into am cos of omega mt plus a into ac cos of omega ct plus b am square cos square omega mt. How can I write? I am using this identity as 1 plus cos of 2 omega mt divided by 2 plus ac square. The same identity I am using also here, 1 plus cos 2 omega ct by 2 plus of, now here this is cos a and this is cos b. Okay, so how to write cos 2 cos a cos b? I have written this formula here. 2 cos a cos b is equals to cos a plus cos b. So the formula will become am into ac cos of, here we are using another bracket, cos of omega c plus omega m t plus cos of omega c minus omega m t. Okay, now the band pass filter comes into picture. This ID will go through a band pass filter because ID is the current like that. Okay, this ID through the diode will come across the band pass filter, and the band pass filter is such that it can pass the frequency nearer to the omega c frequency. Okay, the frequency which are nearer to omega c frequency, I have toned this band pass filter such that it can pass a frequency equals to omega c and which are near to omega c. Okay, so we are analyzing here what type of frequency which we can get passed through band pass filter. Is cos omega m will get through band pass filter? No, because omega m is so less than omega c. Okay, omega m is so less than omega c, it will not pass through, the band pass filter will not allow it to pass through them. So this hole will not pass through a band pass filter. Is AC cos omega ct will pass through a band pass filter? Yes, because we have tuned band pass filter for the nearer frequency of omega c. So omega c get included into the band pass filter. So the term which includes omega c will pass through this band pass filter. Okay, is this term am square upon 2, if I multiply am square here, is this term am square by 2 get passed through band pass filter or not? No, because this is a DC term, its frequency is 0, so it doesn't pass through a band pass filter. Is this am square cos 2 omega mt will pass through? No, it doesn't pass, because if this is omega m, then 2 omega m will be like that, and still 2 omega m is much less than the omega c, so the band pass filter will not allow this term, so the whole term will not be allowed by the band pass filter. Is AC square upon 2 will get passed through? No, because this is also a DC term. Is cos 2 omega ct get passed through or not? Let us see here. We are passing a frequency nearer to omega c, but 2 omega c is so much larger than omega c, so this term also get neglected from the band pass filter. Is this term omega c plus omega m? Yes, it is close to omega c. I have said that we are tuning band pass filter such that it can pass a frequency nearer to omega c. So yes, this term get passed through band pass filter. Is omega c minus omega m will get passed through? Yes, this also get passed through because it is nearer to carrier frequency. So what are the terms I am writing here? What are the terms which we are getting as the output of the band pass filter is A into AC cos of omega CT plus AMAC, this whole term, cos of omega C plus omega MT, okay, plus cos of omega C minus omega. I will return this identity to the original identity like that, because we have written this identity using this formula is like that. I am returning it to the original. Okay, so how can I write it? A into AC cos of omega CT plus twice of AMAC cos of omega CT cos of omega MT. Let us take AAC cos omega CT common from both the terms. AAC cos of omega CT will come out. So what does it, what remains here? Twice of, sorry, we have to put B also here, because B get multiplied with this term, okay, because B will get multiplied with this term also. So here B also, okay, 2B AM by A cos of omega MT. So we have got the output of band pass filter is like that. Okay, so let us modify this equation also, because we have to get the standard equation of AM. Then we can say that a square modulator will develop a amplitude modulated signal with full carrier. So in this equation what would be I get? If I write A into AC, if I write A is equals to 1 and 2B by A is equals to 1 upon AC. See, I am putting here in this equation, I am putting here A is equals to 1 and I am maintaining 2B by A is equals to 1 upon AC. We can maintain this easily. Okay, I am maintaining A is equals to 1 and 2B by A is equals to 1 upon AC. Now what is the face of this equation? We can write here this I of D is equals to A become 1, so AC cos of omega CT 1 plus this 2B by A will become 1 upon AC, AM upon AC cos of omega MT. Okay, now this term AM upon AC, you already know that this is represented by modulation index, that is mu. So ID is equals to AC cos of omega CT 1 plus mu cos of omega MT. If you compare this equation, SAMT, this is what I said, this is the standard equation of amplitude modulation what we have studied, and this equation both are same. Okay, so we can say that ID, so we can say that this square law modulator will get us a amplitude modulated signal with full carrier. Okay, now how to get message signal? It is easy. As we have drawn a square law modulator, we can also build a square law demodulator which will convert an amplitude modulated full carrier signal into the message signal. Okay, so if you are liking our channel, keep sharing it, subscribe it. Thank you.